I don't lie with me.
Back on the fucking
You
track.
don't want shit to say to me. I don't.
AJB.
You don't run it, anything. Young nigga be the truth. You know I be the truth. Yeah, they know that push bad in the thing. Lie, since young and we was stuck and no debate about it. Say what you feel, feel what you say, you know me fake about it. Every move I make tryna get cake about it. I was raised in that place where they don't make it out. And in that gym with my man, we done made it out. 10 toes, I stand on what you say about it. All about them bands, we don't play about it. Tie up them loose ends, ain't no way around it. Better dot your I's and cross your T's, nigga. Watch your surroundings, you tryna survive the streets, nigga. One day you in, next day you gonna start with big, nigga. Yeah, in my city it ain't sweet, nigga. Nah, from where it's every man for theyself. But I'ma hold my dogs up, my mans need my help. Never turn my back on who be there for me. And I got love for you if I know you there for me. They ain't know not to play with me. You talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They ain't know not to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. Run a city, nigga. It ain't that pretty, nigga. 100 point, baby, in my side, shitty, nigga. Yeah. We was taught to get them 150, nigga. Tell us get with me, nigga. I ain't nothing like these dudes, don't compare me to them. I'm out here bustin' moves doing shit they wouldn't dare be doing. I ain't settling, I'm trying to get the best out of life. This pain I gotta never end, I let my stress out at night. Step in the booth and get the blessing. Some women don't love you, they just accept the lie. That's why I put my trust in their bitch. First relations with on you, and fuck with their bitch now. Living no regrets, learn from your lessons. I'm trying to be my best and keep on earning blessings. Pray to the lucky watching over me, and I'ma keep on going for how I'm supposed to be. They know not to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say about me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They know not to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. I run it. They know not to play with me. Yo, it ain't me. Yeah, I bang. You know I run it. Not play with me. You know what I'm doing, it's on. Like young. blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same. Maybe I'm too young for the games you tryna play. I just want you to keep straight. Never know until you felt it. Had to return to love, I was stuck on being selfish. When I raised a thug, there was no way she can help it. Said they found me but crazy, I never felt it. Family turned to struggle, hoes still alive. Homies falling apart, but you don't see me picking sides. Feeling like I'm looking from my past, all this pain. I swear they wasn't in the right. All these new fans swear a lot of shit done changed me. They just rapping, they ain't really who they claim. And I'm too grown for the game you tryna play. I'd rather we part our ways, just keep it straight with me. I'm supposed to trust me, all you ever do is change me. Every time I turn around, they switching lanes. I swear the block don't feel the same to me. It's like the love them took a change from me. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. Streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. She just ain't the same to me. Really having money, a blessing from where we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same. Maybe I'm too young for the games you tryna play. I just want you to keep straight. So I'm a gangster, don't compare me to no lane. Boy, I'm a shot that you get stripped about your chain. Murder or designer, I don't know which one to blame. We don't trust no bitches, like the same niggas be playing. Brothers never get here, but you know we play for kids. I'm doing the cover when it's time to ride. All my niggas got me stressing in my slip. Cause I get swung from the shit, I'm the baby. You play with me in the corners of my way, niggas start to playing deep. Feel like I'm stuck up in the match, trying to make it A to B. Say your dog, that pressure on me swing, but you don't see it. Really slow the face, these niggas soft for this from Play-Doh. Fatigue up on my chopper, got me feeling like it's Halo. We fight up, 80 meals, now we take cake though. It's time to get the juice, now got your Fago. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. It's really changed.
Straight spectacular. Raiders and Chiefs.
Blessing from what we came from. But they thinking it's the same. Maybe I'm too young for the game you tryna play. I just want you to keep straight. You compare me to a nigga that's a lame. Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. Streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. She just ain't the same to me. Really having money, a blessing from where we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Baby, I'm too grown for the games you tryna play me. I just want you to keep straight with me.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
In motion right, that's Hardman. Now Mahomes. Now the Raiders have got him.
Come here, nigga.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Where you at, man, Max?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, let's go.
Going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Disrespectful. Let's go, my nigga.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Right. Do anything.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
43! They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
I don't know. I guess he think we pussy over here. 4th and 19.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
All right.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now 2nd and 9.
Like, niggas go for it on what? Working forever.
Here they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
Give me that first.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Nigga.
That'll go as a pickup of 8. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
But I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Oh, no, he came too fast. Oh, get off me.
They'll try to
run
this one in.
Get off
and he's
me.
over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Get in here.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Next game is going to be played in Vegas. Last game of the season is in Vegas. You heard? Bang, bang, Niner gang.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Sit him down. Come here. Sit him down.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
Don't play with these. Oh, Jones. Oh, Morris. Oh.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've already been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game has been looming on both of their schedules.
Yeah, we here. We here. We here.
Now on first
Go ahead,
down.
Kelsey. Throw it to Kelsey.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
On the ball, let's go.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Diggs in motion right.
Same place, Sammy. Let's go. Same place, Sammy. On the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes.
No.
Flush to his right.
No.
Going deep for Diggs.
No.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there,
that.
trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Fucking, ooh.
That is caught. And past the
Why you hit that
35,
zig
where he
route,
dropped
nigga?
a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
We here.
And again, it's Mahomes.
Yeah, hit that zig route. Yeah.
Short throw hauled in by
Yeah,
Kelsey.
yeah.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
That's all they're doing, nickel and dime. Go ahead, throw that bitch. Yeah.
Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Give us one.
Though he's seen some good pressure
Go ahead,
defensively
give us
already
one.
here in
You
the
gonna
first
give
quarter.
us one, my
Here's
nigga.
another good example.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10
They
from the
might
20.
want to run it.
Mahomes now the
No.
throw.
Ooh.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Virgil, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Sound like real life. He's 8 up in his arm.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still 3,000 yards, a good season.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They go with Jacobs. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field, they only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man-on-man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there we saw it. At the point of attack, find enough yardage to pick up a 1st down. Give him credit for that one.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jeff Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
We'll take that. Let's go, dude. Yeah.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Not gonna have it. Put this shit out of reach. Sit him down.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Let's go.
Mahomes now on first down.
No, it ain't open. It ain't open. Yeah.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there. So now looking to claim the season series at home in KC.
Niggas was working me.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down.
Go ahead, throw it. Go ahead. Oh, no.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the fourth most in a single season. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Them niggas is just, man, this nigga's unguardable.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass.
Oh,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Let's go, same play, Sammy.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Pacheco.
What are you doing,
and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, but it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Do you just like chewing clock like a hoe? A homo. Homo. Let's go. Run that bitch.
Come on, QB, come on. So Mike's number one. Check. Mike one. Here we go, 57. Here we go. Watch one.
Yeah.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Motion.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Right.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. 15. One to Mike. Watch one. Hey, tight. So Mike's number one. Right here. Mike one.
Diggs going in motion right.
Yeah. Send that nigga in motion.
Here we go. One to Mike.
Let's go.
Watch one. Coming, baby. Woo. So Mike's number one. 15.
This nigga ain't gonna never hike the ball.
I can't believe it.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Flacco.
Oh, my God,
that's broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jerry Sneed. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Pacheco is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now here's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Operating off play action. Flacco. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. Off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Off the what? That's good.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That shit just kills me, my man. Like, what? You got all the way here. Come on, my nigga.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Play action. Flacco. He gets this to Devontae Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now it's Flacco. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return. And they'll begin at the 25-yard line.
You'll be at like 30, all right?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Pacheco once again. And this one also slow and developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
I understand. Work that nigga.
Mahomes going to throw.
No.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line.
You go ahead, throw that bit.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here.
Throw that bit.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Get there.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Yeah, go ahead. Throw that bit.
Right side going to be caught by
Let's go,
Hardman.
you little pussy.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. In motion right, that's Hardman.
Let's go. They trying to run it like some hoes. Run that bitch.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, let's
And
go.
it's
They're not
incomplete.
PI'd
They cannot
No
convert,
flag.
and they turn it over. The Chiefs
No
tried it, but
flag.
they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
I know you hella mad. Look what you get for being cute, nigga. You always gotta try to be cute.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second and 5. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw, eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Shut up, CD. We good. What you talking about? Weirdo.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing and run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Right.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Flacco off play action.
Get off of here.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Where that nigga at? Oh,
On
bang
first
out.
down, they'll go
Oh,
to the
bang
ground
out. They don't know
attack.
what to do. Bang
There he
out.
goes
Get
right
out of here.
side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Shut up, CD.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Run that bitch.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here's Flacco.
Oh my
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field, thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Perfect throw, and they just throw it straight. They throw it straight. I don't understand the game where they make.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That was phony.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
What is that?
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right. And
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Hey, come on, bro.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. Butker's kick here is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's be fucking great.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's a give up the middle. We'll get this up to about the 44.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6 coming up.
What's tight? Tight ends right. What's tight? Tight ends right. Check for the
Now Flacco. He's
Let's
going to let it fly.
Stop playing
This is
with
caught
him.
inside the 15.
Stop playing with him. Yeah.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
Now 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Mahomes will throw. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds. 25 seconds to go as he does pick up a first.
Let's go, same place, Danny.
Here's Mahomes.
Let's go.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down as that'll net only about a gain of 9. One final try for Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Yeah, we playing a tip.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Here we go. Here we go. One for Mike. Watch one. Watch one. Check, 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 check. 43. 43.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Let's
He'll
go,
down, but not before
Kenny.
getting this inside the 30. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
No play through there.
So for the
No
Raiders,
fatigue.
it's a
Fucking that. Getting faker by the day.